Okay guys, it's time for step 7. We're gonna go ahead, skip the intro. Let's just get to it. It's getting too dang hot in Dallas to do all these long intros. We're gonna do a double cut today. We cut last night on a 3 on the old Skag. So I'm gonna go ahead and run some footage of what the lawn looked like before I mowed it, how tall it was, comparing the two sides of the grass. This side being the standard Bermuda, this side being the hybrid. What a difference. The hybrid is so soft to walk on now, it's beautiful. And show you some of the tire tracks that this thing will leave if I let my patience get the best of me. The grass was so thick from this maintenance and care that we've been giving it. Dispersing, mulching up all that grass and leaving a nice clean trail behind it. It actually left trails. That's thick grass. That's tall grass. You want to cut it down 1/3 at a time. So today I'm going to cut it again, and then we got to get our fertilizer down. I'm debating, do I do the 28-3-10 again, since it's still below 100 degrees, and we're going to be in the 90s this week, which is getting hot up there, or do I do my 20-00 with sulfur to lower my pH? That's what I'm debating. That's what's running through this guy's mind on a Saturday morning. The 20-00 has sulfur in it, so it's going to lower my pH. I think it was at a 7.7 from my soil test. You want to get that down to about a 6.5. I think I'm going to do the 28-3-10. This stuff is just so doggone good. Look, we're always looking to get a healthy lawn. That's our #1 goal. Healthy and then trimmed up maintenance is nice. But healthy is #1. And by the way, did you guys see that silly video I posted yesterday about the weight of some of these commercial mowers? I'll put the link up here. It's something to think about. If you want a big mower like I do, and I had saved up some money, so I went ahead and bought a commercial version. I've had a number of them, residential, commercial, but sometimes it's a disadvantage. If you're not careful, you can make tracks, ruts, tear up your grass, because these things are beasts. I listed a number of them, of brands that I like, and I'm not making fun of any brand. I love all these brands that I listed, but some of them are heavy, heavy. Now this Skag on the black clay, if there's the least bit of moisture in there, it'll leave tire tracks. That is not good. Some of them are even heavier than this. I think I listed one that's almost 1,700 pounds. You add a typical male driver, 150 to, I don't know, 300 something pounds, you got a ton. That's a ton of weight. Literally, 2,000 pounds is a ton. I'm not making fun of anybody. That's my disclaimer. Asterix here. My disclaimer, I'm not making fun of anybody. Just listing the brands that I like. And if I were to ever trade in the old Skag here, what I would get, I would be considering something lighter weight, but still in the commercial realm. That gives me a good cut with a mulch kit. And I know I haven't done much on the Skag at all. Man, this thing has been maintenance free for as long as I can remember, other than changing the hydraulic oil that I did at 120 hours. It is windy out here. That should be nice. Let's see how many hours I have now. 135, not bad. Keep in mind how much work this thing does. That's kind of surprising. Only 135 hours. Oil change, hydraulic fluid change. I sharpen the blades regularly. The thing is very comfortable. I'm not real sure the suspension deck does all that much, but I may be mistaken. If somebody's watching me from a distance, they may see the thing going up and down. I do love my suspension seat on top of it. And I noticed that Skag at the Expo is putting suspension seats on the new ones. So they must be catching on. Everybody wants their bag to remain intact after they mow. But this thing's great. My only quarrel with this one is the heat from the engine. And it is air cooled. Obviously, it's not water cooled. So that heat will come right off and hit the rider. That is my only problem with this, other than the weight of it, which you know you're getting. You know you're going to get a heavy mower when you're buying a big commercial, as I mentioned. But it's been a great mower, and I've had a lot of mowers. This thing gets the cleanest cut of all of them, period. No question. But it does a real good job. It's a good mower. Okay, I'm trying a new mic setup, so hopefully this will work as good as I think it will. And you won't hear the wind noise that I typically get on my videos. So this is my grass right now at a 3. Let's go over here. Look at that clean line. I keep saying edgers, edgers, edgers. This is how thick it is. That's how thick the grass is right now. And I want to take it down another inch or so. So you want to stick to the 1/3 plan. I'm also doing some drainage plugs, hot French drains. We had so much rain in Dallas, day after day after day, week after week, that everybody's lawn mowing got kind of behind. So everybody's had to either just cut it down to their normal height, or people like me cut it multiple times. I don't mind putting in the extra work. Okay, as far as tire tracks, these are just normal tire tracks from the tires laying down the sand, or from the, I don't know if you can tell. I've got some tire tracks that I'm not proud of. I'll not be able to see them as much now because I've mowed. Trust me, they're there. You feel them. So that's it. Take care, guys. See you next time.